Hi everybody, it's me. It's been a while actually since I've talked to you last. Let me back that up, that's too close. I don't want to see that. I needed to do an update video because I know it's been, gosh, I think it's been over a month since I've made a video for my channel. I wanted to give you an update. Hello cat. Yes, we have extras in the video today. It's finally cooling off enough in the desert here where I can go on hikes. This weekend will be my first hike of the season actually. It's going to be short because I'm way out of shape. Probably just a 2 or 3 miler up here locally in the little Quinta Cove. And I'm looking forward to showing it to you because it's from the little loop trail that I'm taking. You can see beginning points to some of the longer trail. What is going on behind me? This is going to be like a half cat weirdness video, I guess, and an update on my PCT prep. But there's lots of neat trails you can take in the cove, and I'm like a mile from the trailhead. And so I'm going to take you on a short tour of that this weekend. Let me give you my update of my prep. I've got a few extra items, not a ton, but I'm kind of amassing a list. My parents and relatives like it when I make a Christmas list, so I'm going to do that. And like 90% of the items are all PCT things that I need for the hike. So yeah, there's some big dollar items I still need, and I need a little bit of help getting that. So I'm hoping that maybe my parents will do the Garmin InReach, or I do want to record with the phone, but I've seen the GoPro Hero 5, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I should bring that too. But that's a lot of money, and I don't have that right now because I'm trying to save to pay bills while I'm gone. So we'll see what happens with that. But there's a few big dollar items that would be great if Santa brought them for me. As far as the weight loss is gone, I've kind of been trying not to lose weight because I've joined a weight loss competition at work. It's actually national. It's a healthy wage weight loss competition through a lot of school districts and school district employees and their relatives and things. Teams of 5 compete, and there's money involved. So my goal was to lose 30 pounds before the hike began in 2019. My goal for this competition is to lose 10% of my body weight, and that's a huge chunk towards 30 pounds right there. I mean, that's over half. So I'm really hoping that goes well. That competition actually starts tomorrow. So I've been sick actually the last 2 days, which is why I look like a mutt, and my hair's not styled or anything. It's just, I don't care because I haven't felt well. And unfortunately I lost 4 pounds in the last 2 days, and I'm like, no, not yet. Wait for the competition. So we'll see. I weigh in for the first time tomorrow night. Maybe if I have a heavy lunch, I can make up some of those 4 pounds. We'll see. But anyways, I look forward to getting out on the trail, and instead of just talking at you, actually showing you a nice trail, what it's like to hike in the desert here. I'll be going out early in the morning. It's still warming up to like the mid-90s, but I'm hoping to catch 70s and 80s out there. But we'll see. And can't wait to take you along. In the meantime, this is Kuga. The other orange cat you saw, that's his brother Peb. We have another cat too, but she's sleeping off over there. She's a kitten, like 4 months old now. But anyways, enough cat stuff. And I will see you on the trail soon. Shooting a little footage of the drive up to the top of the cove. Oh, that's fine. I live in the bottom of the cove, and the trailheads are up at the top. You see that white picket fence, kind of? That's actually the paved portion of the Bear Creek Trail. It's more of a walking path, but eventually when you get up to the top of the cove, it becomes a dirt trail. It goes quite far, actually. So this is the top of the cove. There's houses, which we're not lucky enough to live there. It's a lot of money. That is one of the trail heads. There's no parking right there. This is the Bear Creek Trail. See that there's a couple of guys up there, and somebody's selling something. It's weird. Let me do a quick 180 of all this. And I'll show you a map. There's like a plaque with a map of the hiking trails that go deep in there. Sorry, bright, very bright. And there is a trailhead down there too with a small dirt parking lot. But yeah, so this is the beginning of the Cove hiking trails. Ooh, this is new. That sign is new. I spent a lot of money this summer. So this is the trails that I want to cover with you. So I am going to do probably either this little thing or this little thing, and then wander up, maybe. It's starting to warm up a little bit. But look at the awesome trails you can do here. This is where that paved hiking trail is, or walking trail. But you can follow it up and take the Bear Creek trailhead and go up here. This is pretty steep and sketchy at some points. And there's a hidden oasis up here at the top. I've only made it to probably here before, but who knows. Good morning. Another really awesome trail you could take, and this is a long haul. It's called the Buhoff Trail. Again, get the trailhead here. This is a sandy wash, by the way. That part is too. It sucks to hike on, but once you get up here, you go up a little bit in elevation, and it goes way up here, way over here, and drops you off near Lake Kauai. And if I scan upward, Lake Kauai is on the other side of this mountain. I have taken this trail before. It's the Cove to Lake Kauai trailhead. Go up here, and then it will drop down over here by Lake Kauai. I haven't made it all the way because I didn't have a car pickup, but I don't know, it was around here somewhere. There's a lot of other unmarked trails around here. I know for a fact there's one that loops up and around this. I've been on that. Just lots of undiscovered things. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is probably the steepest trail once you get up here. It's pretty rough. Buhoff, I haven't been all the way back. So that's maybe I'll take you along with me this winter, and maybe we'll do that. New trailhead signs. Nice. I don't know if you can see that. That's I call that a man-made fake oasis up there. Already. So they did some serious cleaning up during the summer, the off season. This is the fake oasis, but they've redone quite a bit. They've cleaned it up. They've trimmed the trees. Part of the roof's falling off of that. That's probably was from this past week in the windstorms. Yeah, it's very nice. So I have to warn you, this trail is shared between hikers and bikers. No ATVs, but it's a biking paradise. It really is. But you can see them coming. I mean, look at this. There's not many trees out here. You'll see a lot of Altillos. You'll see some Palo Verde trees. But you can see people coming or hear them because it can be so quiet. That's an octio. It's not, doesn't have any blossoms or any green growth right now, but that'll come. Let me get a close-up of that for people who are unfamiliar with this plant. Yeah, those things hurt. I have one in my front yard and it pokes me in the butt all the time when I'm working on my lime tree. TMI. Dude, I almost stepped on this guy. Where'd he go? It's a little baby snake. Probably shouldn't be messing with him. Darn it, where'd he go? It's just a reminder. They're still active, it's still warm enough. And I'm not looking where I'm walking, I'm watching the camera to make sure I'm not jiggling it too much. Oops. So, before I move on and give you a tour of what's around me, I just wanted to talk about the fact that I'm not wearing through hiking gear, clearly. Doing a visor. I do have a hat, but it's kind of overkill on super short hikes. I only have one of my hiking sticks, trekking poles. I'm wearing a, what do you call that? Oh, look at my gut. The fanny pack. Just with a couple of, like a liter of water. So I'm not going to be out here that long. And normally I would be out here with a hydration pack and a bottle on top of that probably, but like I said, I'm not going to go that deep. This is just. So I don't know if you can see that ravine. You really can't tell from this angle, not too well. It's right in there. It drops. That's a wash area. That's actually where the Bear Creek Oasis Trail continues, and about right, I'd say right around. Ooh, hello, finger. Right there. It starts going up into the hills. And it goes way the heck back there. I don't even know how far it goes. In fact, we're being blocked by this hill here because it goes behind that and up. There is a trail that goes up and around that hill. It's unmarked. I've been on that. It's kind of fun. And way over here is the mouth of the Buhoff Trail. So you have to walk through this wash to get to the Buhoff. And then that goes way up, way back there. I don't even know. I have not taken that trail yet. There's various ways to get to the Buhoff. And we're not quite to that side of the cove yet, the southern side. I'll show you where the Lake Kauai Trail starts when I get there. Trust me when I say the trail is usually not this wide. This is a very beginner's loop kind of trail. Not much elevation gained. Nothing to trip on. That'll come later in the season. I don't know if you can see that little ridge. Ooh, there's my finger. Right at the mirror. That's, I believe, where you start going to the Lake Kauai Trail. You drop down off of this little dam and you just go up and over there. That's a nice hike. But there are trails that go up this way. And I haven't really followed that very far. I don't know if it meets up with that trail or not. But that is something to explore, I think, this season. And bring you along. That's the way to Lake Kauai. This is one of those side trails that I was talking about. I've been up and about. Maybe I should start a blooper reel. I've been up and over this one, but I haven't been too deep. Oh, darn. The stink bugs. He's a baby. Funny, I should run across them now. I was trying out my lenses just a moment ago, and I have a macro and I have a fish wide lens and a wide angle. I think the phone naturally does wide angled, but the nothing works because I have a case on my phone and it just doesn't quite fit around it. But the macro works okay. That wasn't me. Trail runner. So the trail, I don't know if you can see it. It drops down. Let me get my finger in the right spot. And then it goes up somewhere. I haven't followed that all the way. Looks like there's another trail that goes up over there. And let me get beyond this bush. That's a nice view of the Quinta Cove. So this season, I will be taking you on an adventure, going on various trails around here, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'd like to get more greenery. If I do, it'll be up near Idlewild. I might do that before it gets too cold. I don't know about hiking in snow. I really should. I need to train myself for the Sierra, but yeah, people fear the desert. I fear the Sierra, just because I'm used to this. Anyways, I'll get some more shots going back down to where I parked, and hopefully talk less. I know I talk a lot. Sorry. Bad. You see a little spot of green way out there? Well, it's not way, but in that ridge. That's that fake oasis we walked past at the beginning. That is a Palo Verde tree. I have to say that, this looks pretty dead and dry, but you have to realize we're coming out of summer, and very little lives in the desert during the summer. Wait till you see this later in the season. It has a lot more greenery, not a ton. It even has a lot of pretty wildflowers in the spring. So I'm glad I got a chance to get out here. It's been a while since I've posted, I know that. I also needed it. It was a kind of a rough morning. Not a rough morning. I got out like an hour later than I wanted to. You have to do chores when you're at home. That slowed me down. And then our next door neighbor is having a yard sale, which is fine. We have them too. But they're letting people park and block our driveway. I'm like, come on. I have to get going. So I had to wait for someone to move their car. And yeah. It's nice. Like when you're on the trail, you don't have to worry about that. It's just eat breakfast if you're going to eat it in your tent. Get dressed. Go find a nice rock or bush to hide behind and do your business. And pack it up and go. I mean, it's probably a lot easier to get out at a decent time when you're hiking. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a while. But I am going to try to do a couple of gear shakedowns when I get more gear. Locally here up at the Whitewater Preserve, and probably up in Idlewild somewhere, or around Mountain Center near the Paradise Cafe. We'll see. See the green tree in the desert. Palo Verde tree. So that was a short introduction to the hiking trails of the Little Quinta Cove. That one little loop trail I took you on, that's like nothing. It's short, it's flat. There's some elevation gain and loss, but not a lot. I went off trail a little bit. Dogs are allowed on that trail. It's very popular, very populated. There were a lot more people on the way back. I didn't film as much coming back down. But the further you get, the more uncivilized it gets. That's where it gets really cool back there. You're always exposed out here, except if you go out in certain times of day. Sometimes a ridgeline will give you some shade. But yeah, you've got to be prepared for sun. It's also not wise to hike out here if you have a lot of rain, because it's a wash area in most of this, and you know, flash floods and all that. But whoa, there goes a car. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting out there. It was the first time in months, because summer heat is not hiking weather for the summer, for the desert. Right? I will see you next time. So,